Even if you're working out regularly and taking whey protein daily in hopes of building muscle, there's a good chance you still won't see the results you're after, especially if you're missing out on a few key foods. What many people don't realize is that whey protein can actually contribute to water retention, digestive discomfort, and constipation, particularly in individuals over the age of 60. There's a reason this information isn't commonly shared. Revealing it would impact the profits of companies that rely on supplement sales. But the truth is, real muscle growth, especially as you age, comes more from nutrient-dense, high-protein whole foods than from processed powders. And no, it's not just about eating more eggs or meat. While those are familiar sources of protein, they often lack the full range of nutrients your body and muscles need to repair and grow effectively. In fact, many older adults believe that eating several eggs a day will meet their protein needs, but that's not the full picture. For example, consuming 4 eggs gives you only about 20 grams of protein and over 1,000 milligrams of cholesterol, which may not be ideal for heart health. Seniors aiming to maintain or build muscle typically need closer to 150 grams of protein daily, and it's important that this protein comes from sources that also provide essential vitamins and minerals. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 whole foods that provide more protein per serving than eggs and are also packed with the nutrients your muscles need to grow stronger. They're safe, natural, and especially beneficial for those over 60. I'll start with the second best option first, mainly because it's affordable and easy to find. I'll also mention 3 food combinations to avoid if your goal is to stay strong and beat age-related muscle loss. Sarcopenia. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss helpful tips like these. Let's get started. 1. Greek yogurt, a powerful, slow-digesting protein source. One of the top muscle-supporting foods for older adults is Greek yogurt. A single cup provides around 20 to 23 grams of protein, which is nearly 4 times the amount found in traditional yogurt. This makes it a fantastic option for anyone over 60 looking to maintain or build muscle mass. But there's something even more interesting. Greek yogurt digests slowly, releasing protein steadily over several hours, up to 7. What many people overlook is that Greek yogurt also contains about 200 milligrams of calcium per serving. And calcium does more than just strengthen bones. It actually plays a key role in helping muscles contract and relax properly, which is essential for everyday movements like climbing stairs or lifting groceries. In a historical study, researchers observed 180 older adults over a 12-week period. Those who ate Greek yogurt daily became up to 40% stronger from their workouts compared to those who didn't include it in their diets. The yogurt didn't just support their bones. It helped keep their muscles youthful and strong. If you want to make it yourself, the process is simple but takes time. Heat up milk, let it cool slightly, mix in live cultures, healthy bacteria, and let it sit for around 8 hours. After that, strain it through a cloth for a few more hours to thicken it. The longer you strain it, the higher the protein content. For breakfast, mix with oats, berries, or granola for lasting energy. At lunch, blend it into smoothies with fruits like bananas and almond milk for extra nutrition. During dinner, use it as a creamy dip for raw veggies or roasted dishes like eggplant. But there's a catch. Some foods can cancel out Greek yogurt's muscle-building benefits. I'll explain which foods to avoid with it later in the video. As beneficial as Greek yogurt is, it doesn't work as well without one important nutrient. On its own, it's not enough to fully support muscle growth. That's why the next food on the list is so important: lentils. When eaten together, Greek yogurt and lentils create a powerful combination for muscle health, especially for those over 60 who are trying to stay strong and active. Next on the list are lentils, one of the most underrated muscle-supporting foods, especially for older adults. Just 1 cooked cup provides around 18 grams of protein, which is more than many cuts of meat and at a fraction of the cost. But what makes lentils really valuable, particularly when combined with Greek yogurt, is that together, they form what's known as a complete protein. This means they provide all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue, similar to what you'd get from animal-based proteins. There's more to lentils than just protein. 16 grams of fiber, helping regulate blood sugar and maintain steady energy levels. A significant amount of iron, enough to support around 37% of your daily oxygen needs. Folate, which assists in producing new red blood cells and improving oxygen delivery throughout the body. A long-term study involving 240 older adults over 8 months found that those who included lentils in their diet at least 3 times a week preserved 85% more muscle mass compared to those who didn't consume legumes, and this isn't a new discovery. Ancient Roman gladiators, known as hordearii or barley men, built their strength on simple diets rich in lentils, grains, and legumes. Lentils have nourished entire civilizations for over 10,000 years due to their nutrient density and affordability. Rinse and sort 1 cup of dry lentils, removing any debris or small stones. Place in a pot with 3 cups of salted water. Simmer for 20 to 25 minutes until soft but not mushy. Unlike many other legumes, lentils don't require soaking and cook much faster than rice. It's important to know that some foods can interfere with iron absorption from lentils, reducing their benefits by as much as 60%. I'll go over which food combinations to avoid later in the video. But when eaten correctly, lentils can be a game changer for muscle maintenance and strength. Here are a few easy ways to enjoy them. Breakfast. Combine lentil porridge with sautéed vegetables, and pair with Greek yogurt sprinkled with cinnamon for a balanced meal. Lunch. Add cooked lentils to a hearty vegetable soup for extra thickness and protein. Dinner. Toss green lentils with roasted veggies and a drizzle of olive oil for a nutrient-packed plate. These meals help supply your body with steady fuel and the right building blocks to support muscle mass throughout the day. But there's still one more piece missing. Even if you include both lentils and Greek yogurt in your routine, you may still fall short of your muscle-building goals if you're lacking one crucial nutrient, healthy fats. Research shows that over 80% of older adults aren't getting enough. Without these essential fats, your body struggles to absorb and use the protein and vitamins you eat. Even with proper exercise and plenty of protein, your muscles may still weaken if healthy fats are missing from your diet. That's where the next food comes in: peanuts, a rich source of healthy fats that can help complete your nutritional foundation. The third food I want to highlight is peanut butter. This simple spread offers around 8 grams of protein per 2 tablespoon serving. But what makes it particularly valuable for older adults is its content of healthy fats. These fats provide steady, long-lasting energy, often for 4 to 5 hours, without the energy crashes associated with sugar or processed foods. Unlike the cholesterol-heavy fats found in eggs, the fats in peanut butter are more supportive of heart health. They help keep muscles energized without negatively impacting your arteries. But here's a lesser-known benefit. Peanut butter is rich in niacin, a B vitamin that helps improve blood flow by widening blood vessels. This improved circulation means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered directly to your muscles, supporting strength and faster recovery. Peanut butter's healthy fats also improve your body's ability to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, nutrients essential for maintaining muscle flexibility and repair, especially as we age. One study observed 340 older adults over a 2-year period. Those who regularly ate 2 tablespoons of peanut butter 5 times a week showed 25% better muscle function and walked 30% faster compared to those who avoided nuts entirely. The researchers concluded that the fats in peanut butter played a role in preserving youthful muscle function. Interestingly, over a century ago, ancient warriors from Central America ground peanuts into a thick paste. They relied on this energy-dense food to sustain their strength through long journeys and intense physical exertion. Roast 4 cups of peanuts at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, about 175 degrees Celsius, for 10 minutes. Let them cool. Then blend in a food processor for 8 to 10 minutes until smooth and creamy. Add a pinch of salt if desired. The natural oils in the peanuts will create the perfect texture without needing added ingredients. For breakfast, spread it on whole grain toast with sliced bananas for lasting energy. For lunch, mix it into a smoothie with berries for a creamy protein boost. At dinner, use it in Thai-inspired sauces with chicken and vegetables for a nutritious, flavorful meal. These simple combinations provide steady, muscle-supporting energy to keep you active and strong. However, all this effort could be wasted if you're combining these healthy foods with certain common items that can actually cancel out their benefits, or even harm your body. In fact, Many people unknowingly eat foods that form harmful byproducts when combined with muscle-supporting meals. While foods like peanut butter, Greek yogurt, and lentils can help build and protect muscle, certain combinations can do the opposite, leading to inflammation, poor recovery, and joint discomfort. After reviewing numerous nutritional studies and working with thousands of patients facing muscle loss, I've identified 3 food combinations that older adults should avoid completely. These common mistakes could be standing in the way of your progress, especially the last one, which is probably in your refrigerator right now. The number 1 food you should never combine with muscle-building meals. One of the worst ingredients to pair with foods like peanut butter, Greek yogurt, or lentils is refined seed oils, especially peanut oil. These oils are often used in cooking by older adults who believe they're making healthy choices. But the truth is, using oils like peanut, soybean, or canola oil may quietly be working against your efforts to build and maintain muscle. Here's why. These oils contribute to chronic inflammation in the body. That inflammation doesn't just cause joint stiffness or fatigue. It actually interferes with your body's ability to recover and build muscle. It can cancel out all the anti-inflammatory benefits of nutrient-rich foods like the ones we just talked about. A 2020 clinical study followed 180 older adults over 12 weeks. Those who cooked with refined seed oils had muscle recovery rates nearly 50% slower than those who used healthier fats like olive or coconut oil. Researchers found that these seed oils were actively damaging the body's muscle repair mechanisms. What most people don't realize is this. When seed oils like peanut or canola are heated above 350 degrees Fahrenheit, something that happens during frying or even basic sautéing, they begin to break down. This creates harmful compounds known as oxidized fats, which are toxic to your cells. They interfere with how your body uses protein, making it harder for your muscles to absorb the building blocks they need to grow stronger. I remember working with Charles, an 82-year-old retired athlete. He was eating high-protein meals consistently for 8 months but saw no gains. The problem? He was cooking everything in canola oil, thinking it was heart-healthy. After just 1 month of switching to olive oil and cutting out all seed oils, he gained over 3 pounds of lean muscle, and his joint discomfort vanished. If you're serious about maintaining strength and muscle as you age, it's crucial to avoid cooking with seed oils like peanut oil, canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil, sunflower or safflower oil. Better alternatives include extra virgin olive oil, supports protein absorption and reduces inflammation. Coconut oil, great for high-heat cooking, rich in medium-chain fats your body quickly uses for energy. Avocado oil, safe up to 520 degrees Fahrenheit and doesn't produce toxic byproducts at high heat. Grass-fed butter or beef tallow, traditional fats packed with fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K2 that enhance how your body uses dietary protein. For centuries, traditional cultures thrived using these kinds of natural fats, and many maintained strong muscles and mobility well into old age. Sometimes, just one small change can make all the difference. Swapping out harmful seed oils for healthier fats may be exactly what your body needs to finally respond to your nutrition efforts. Your strength, independence, and long-term vitality could depend on this one simple decision. The second food you should never pair with collagen-rich meals is coffee, especially at night. For many older adults, coffee is a cherished part of the morning routine. But what most people don't realize is that this everyday habit may be quietly working against your muscle health. Coffee contains natural compounds like polyphenol and tannins, which can interfere with your body's ability to absorb key minerals, especially iron, calcium, and zinc. These 3 minerals are absolutely essential for maintaining strong muscles and bones as we age. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging tracked 220 older adults over a 10-week period. The group that drank 2 or more cups of coffee daily absorbed 60% less iron from their meals compared to those who didn't drink coffee. That means even if you're eating iron-rich foods like lentils, leafy greens, or fortified cereals, your muscles may still be going without what they need. But there's more to it than that. Caffeine causes a spike in cortisol, the body's stress hormone. While a little cortisol is natural, high levels, especially in adults over 60, can speed up muscle loss, which already happens faster with age. And if that weren't enough, coffee also acts as a diuretic. This means it causes the body to lose more fluids and electrolytes, both of which are crucial for muscle strength and balance. Even slight dehydration can reduce muscle performance by up to 15% and significantly raise the risk of falls. One of the biggest issues with coffee is its impact on sleep. Quality sleep is when your body repairs muscle tissue and releases growth hormone, which supports muscle recovery. Drinking coffee late in the day, or even in the afternoon, can disrupt this vital process. Take the case of Jane, a 68-year-old grandmother I worked with. She had been drinking 4 cups of coffee daily for decades and couldn't understand why she felt weaker despite eating a healthy diet. Within 3 weeks of switching her routine, starting her day with cinnamon tea instead of coffee and drinking ginger tea in the afternoon, her sleep improved, her energy returned, and her muscle cramps disappeared entirely. If muscle strength and recovery matter to you, it might be time to rethink your coffee habit. Here are some smart, muscle-friendly alternatives. Warm lemon water in the morning helps with hydration and provides a gentle energy boost. Cinnamon tea supports blood sugar balance and improves how your muscles use protein. Turmeric tea, a natural anti-inflammatory that can ease soreness and aid recovery. Your muscles work hard to support you. Make sure your daily habits are helping them, not holding them back. 3. White bread, a hidden obstacle to muscle health. White bread might seem like a harmless comfort food, especially for breakfast, but it could be quietly working against your ability to stay strong and build muscle, especially as you age. Here's why. White bread is made from refined flour, which has been stripped of fiber and nutrients. What's left is a high glycemic food that spikes your blood sugar quickly, even faster than many sweets. In fact, white bread has a glycemic index of 75, which is higher than some candy bars. A 2022 study published in the Clinical Journal of Sports Medicine observed 190 older adults over 16 weeks. Those who regularly ate white bread had 45% less muscle protein synthesis than those who avoided refined grains. In simple terms, their bodies were less effective at turning dietary protein into muscle. Researchers found that the rapid blood sugar spikes caused by white bread were essentially rerouting nutrients away from muscle repair and toward fat storage. But that's not all. Each slice of white bread triggers a surge in insulin, a hormone that can actually block muscle cells from absorbing amino acids, the essential building blocks found in high-protein foods like lentils, Greek yogurt, and peanut butter. So even if you're eating the right foods, white bread can prevent your muscles from using that protein effectively. And over time, the constant blood sugar swings caused by refined carbs like white bread can lead to chronic inflammation in your body. This slows recovery, weakens muscles, and accelerates muscle breakdown, a major concern for seniors who are already losing muscle faster with age. I once worked with Frank, an 81-year-old veteran who had been following a high-protein diet for months with no visible results. It turned out he was eating 2 slices of white bread with every meal. After switching to sprouted grain bread and eliminating refined flour entirely, he gained nearly 3 pounds of lean muscle in just 5 weeks, and his energy improved dramatically. If you're committed to protecting your muscle health, here are some better options. Sprouted grain bread provides fiber, B vitamins, and slow-digesting carbs that support muscle function. Lettuce wraps, a low-carb, nutrient-rich swap for sandwiches. Portobello mushroom caps, great as a bun alternative and packed with minerals. So now that you know the top 3 foods that secretly sabotage your strength, let me ask you, have you unknowingly been combining these foods with your muscle-building meals? Leave a comment below and share your experience. I personally read every message. Your story might help someone else avoid the same mistake. Every meal in my plan is carefully crafted to avoid these damaging food combinations. You'll also learn exactly when to eat protein for the best muscle-building results. But that's not all. Tomorrow, I'll reveal something truly unique. A simple, everyday food that's been clinically shown to boost leg muscle activity by 38% without any exercise. This natural solution is now being used by health professionals to help older adults rebuild lower body strength more effectively.